All right, I am here with a Houston, Texas legend. A living legend is in the building with me. Welcome, Z-Ro. Woo! Usually I do clap for people. I didn't do it that time, but there you go.
Appreciate the clap.
How's it going?
Oh, man, just gonorrhea free.
Same. Yeah. That's something to celebrate. That's true.
Yeah.
All right, so we just did another video, and I said you were not joking in that video, so we could get right into it. You got the new album, yes. Never Love a Bitch Again, is out now.
Right.
First of all, everyone go listen to it because it's great. Yeah, but the first question I need to ask you is who hurt you? What happened that motivated you not only to put this album out, but to put it out on Valentine's Day? That was very intentional, obviously.
Yeah, it was great marketing, by the way.
It was great marketing. I give it to you for sure.
Yeah.
But and I said also in the other video, I am engaged, so I felt a little attacked.
Yeah. My bad. I hope it goes well for you.
I hope so too. Yeah. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to be bumping your album probably nonstop.
We're gonna do a song. If it don't work, I hope it worked though.
Appreciate that. But yeah.
Who hurt me though? Bitches.
Multiple.
I think bitches hurt us all.
They do.
You know it or not.
They do. If
hurt your pocketbook.
That's for sure.
even if it's your woman, your pocketbook is getting hurt. If it's a bitch, your shit really getting hurt. I mean, it's just, I ain't gonna even say it's just hurt. It's just the lessons. I've been talking about bullshit bitches for years. I've been talking about bullshit dudes for years too, though. But I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to fuck no dude. So I'm trying to fuck a bitch. Obviously. And the bitch gonna hurt you more than the dude, because the dude is like this, right? Shout out to Body Armor.
Shout out Body Armor. We love Body Armor.
This is how you gonna be with the bitch. A dude gonna hurt you from over here, and that shit don't hurt. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you too. It don't matter. This motherfucker is in your house. She in your bed, she in your life, she in your pocketbook. This shit makes you feel it. So a dude telling me I ain't shit on Instagram, that's probably in Beijing somewhere, I don't care. But the bitch that I just bought a fucking fully loaded, GLE AMG 43 for.
That sounds like you've done that before,
you.
Exactly.
And I did. So that shit's gonna affect you a little bit more. So that's the motivation for the record.
Yeah. All right, that was a much more thorough breakdown than I was expecting,
yes.
But all right, that makes sense to me for sure.
Yes.
And we were saying also before off camera that being someone who has been very famous for quite a while, especially in Houston, Texas area, I'm sure you've had these experiences a lot more than probably I have.
Maybe so.
You don't think?
Maybe so. Well, we'll say probably the same experiences over and over with the same persons.
Okay.
It ain't like it's just every bitch I saw. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, a lot of these motherfuckers, I mean, they are women when you meet them. Everybody, the courtship period, everybody is, and then all of a sudden you wake up, bitch wig ain't on. You know what I'm saying? Bitch wig on the dresser like this, and she got them set it off braids on, and shit is just, you know how it is. And you deal with it. It'll get better and the shit gets worse type shit. So, I mean, it ain't nothing new. It's just, I decided a long time ago, man, when R. Kelly was like, when a woman's fed up, like, who the fuck gonna speak for us? Like, you got Summer Walker saying her shit, and everybody got some shit to say about a dude who ain't like, it wasn't nobody standing up for us. So I was like, I hate you, bitch. And that's where that shit came in 2003, 2004. And I was just like, you know what? Out of all the songs I did, I hate you. People was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, so y'all don't want to hear the political shit? Man, we don't give a fuck what Trump and Obama's doing. We don't give a fuck. But these bitches. So I went with the people were vibing to. So, and I could talk about it real good.
That's true. I do agree that there probably is a lot more man-hating music out there than the other way.
Oh, man. But it's man-hate music is the norm for a bitch.
That's, yeah.
I mean, I'll break the windows out your car. Bitch really made, my bad, Jasmine Sullivan. But I'm saying, no, like, motherfucker got a song about fucking your shit up. And every bitch
Yeah, they're singing that.
Like, why I can't say something about snatching the fake eyelashes off of a bitch, you know, and make it an anthem or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I just said, like, fuck that. I'm going to ride for us a little bit.
We need someone to do it. So I'm glad if anyone's doing it, it's you. But it is also true, like, women are they're more calculated and a little more, they could be more devious than a man can when it comes to that type of stuff.
Definitely. Now, we do got some devious ass, bitch ass dudes. You know, they're called podcasters. But I'll leave that where it is. No, we rocking with you.
Hell
we rocking with you.
That's good. Yeah. Actually, that's off topic, but what do you think about like that, like the trend of podcasts? I feel like also a lot more rappers are getting into podcasting like that. What do you think about like the new media and in hip hop specifically?
Well, I mean, the first shit that come to mind is like, I guess, gay as fuck, you know, and when I say gay, I don't mean like people who are that.
We mean in the old way.
Nah, it's an acronym for a grown ass youngster.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying? Like gay, like when I be like, man, you gay. I mean, like you, like grow the fuck up.
All right,
you know
I might steal that from you. I like that.
Yeah. I stole it from somebody my damn self. But I mean, it's just like you got. This would be like the 40-year-old, 18-year-old, the motherfucker that never grew the fuck up, the motherfucker that's, you know, got gray everywhere. He still at his mama house type shit, and you know, he just the same dude he was in homeroom. Like nothing changed. And these are the motherfuckers that get online and they try to bash the people who are.
That's what I was going to say, though. That's the internet in general. Like, I don't even know if that's just podcasting. That's just the internet now.
Yeah, but I mean, you have people who are like, you got people that like, okay, you take Charleston White, right? He gonna talk about you wherever the fuck he is. A comedy show, in his car, in your car, in my car, in this nigga car. But like, you got people that get up every day and they go to a certain set just to attack people. I can really attack you. I mean, I can respect you if you're attacking me from just, fuck, I woke up, I'm gonna attack this motherfucker. You put on your clothes every day and you pull up your suspenders and you go to a place and sit down to attack the rich people or the people who are doing better than you. I just think you gay as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
So do you just tune shit out on the internet? Like, or you just stay offline or what?
Well, I mean, I don't live online. Thankfully, I live in the real world.
Yeah, that's true. That comes from being from the older generation.
Yeah.
I'm a little older, so I still get called Unc, but I'm addicted to my phone. I can't lie. That's my line of work. But yeah, the younger you go, it gets worse and worse. And to them, real life is just the internet.
Yeah.
And it's not.
For real. Yeah. I'm glad I know what life really is, and it's when the phone is face down.
Yeah, that's true. So how do you feel like it could just be kind of the same thing, like talking about the internet, but like because you've been around for a while, like you've been doing it since the 90s, like you've been
98,
right?
Yeah.
So how has the game and the music industry changed? How have you changed your approach to how you make music? In what ways is it good and gotten better in some ways? In what ways has it gotten worse?
Well, I'll say it's gotten worse because now you have to listen to everything. Like, I remember the time where you had to get up and go to a record label, and then like in Texas, it's not like here. You can walk down the street, Def Jam was right there, 300 is over there, this motherfucker's over there. In Texas, you ain't got that shit. So it was either you was gonna go to Rec Shop, you was gonna go to Swab House, or you was gonna go to Rap-A-Lot, or you was gonna go the fuck home. Now it's like everybody who heard, hey man, that sound good. Now they can just pay Instagram a fee, and when I pick up my phone, the shit's gonna be on there.
There's a lot of paying going on. That is
a lot
true.
of paying going on.
A lot of pay for play going on.
You can buy plays, you can buy follows, and all of a sudden you listen to songs, and the song just basically be this, and this shit gold. It went platinum. So now you forced for that. So it's like everybody's gonna interrupt your timeline with this dope shit or with this bullshit. But the good thing is the same shit I just said, just on the inverse. Because now I can get on my phone as me and just, hey, Roheads, I'm finna drop some shit at 10 o'clock. Hey, the first 100,000 people, I'm gonna do this for that, blah, 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 blah. I used to probably have to wait on a label to do that shit 15, 20 years ago at their leisure. Now I'm the man with the push of a button. So it's like the same shit I hate about the fucking internet is the same shit I love about the internet. So I mean, it's just an oxymoron that you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there's definitely, to your point, like there's almost too much going on now that you're just fighting. It's like you throw it out there though, and it's it's like sometimes you feel like maybe people won't see it, even though it's easy to do it. It's like I'm competing with a million other things. It's just
for real.
too many. It's too many people doing music and content, and it's everything. I also, you said the Rowheads. So if anyone who's watching doesn't know, that's the name of that's what you call your fan base.
Yeah, my
Did
Facebook.
You come up with that, or did they come up with that?
I actually heard somebody say this shit a long time ago. I was on Facebook, and like true story, I had like 3,000 followers on Facebook. He was already a motherfucker online with like 300,000 followers under my name. So I was like, "Hey, Gazi, I don't like that shit. Hey, don't worry about it. We'll steal that shit and give it to you." So I was like, all of a sudden I got 300,003.
Like someone had a fan page, you're saying, or like
somebody had my name and they was like
pretending to
me.
be to be you
with the blue check and everything. They was pretending to be me.
Oh shit!
And I was late. You know, Johnny Dang and this other cat, they made my in 2011, they made my Instagram for me.
Really?
So when I got on Instagram, I seen on somebody was like, "Hey man, that was some dope shit you said on Facebook." And I was like,
I didn't say that.
"Bitch, I ain't say shit on no motherfucking Facebook." And I went over there and I was like, "Damn." So I was like, "Yeah." And then somebody was like, "Yeah, man, the Rowheads." And I was like, "Rowheads, that shit sound good." And then in another way, I was like, "Rowhead sounds good anyway." You know what I'm saying? I need some head from where the bad bitches at. So it was cool, like Rowhead, but then I was like, nah, the Rowheads. And so I was like, fuck it, I made a fan page. I think I'm at about around like just, it ain't a big, well, I mean, it's all right. It's about like 112 to 115,000
That's
people.
good.
But they, like, them motherfuckers will fuck you up if you talk shit about me.
I was going to say, you have a very loyal, diehard fan base.
Yeah, they gonna whoop ass and they ain't gonna even take no names.
So what do you think you did throughout your career to cultivate that level of like a dedicated fan base?
I'll tell the truth.
Okay. Do you think people aren't doing that?
I mean, come on, man. I mean, in music, like a lot of, like in church, they'll tell you to put on the full armor of God, right? Mm-hmm. If you want to be saved. So that means like you can't cuss and shit. You can't, you can't fuck a bitch that's not your wife. So like, I was like, well, I'm going to fucking hell. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's just, you find people, and like, this is not a disrespect when I say this, but like, you hear certain rappers rap and it's like the grittiest shit you've ever heard. And then, like, and then the videos be, oh, fuck. That motherfucker be like, cut. And the motherfucker be like, yes, was that a good take? And then somebody sitting on the side and they're like, oh yeah, here's your chain. Here's your car. Like, you got to give all this shit back because it's not yours.
Yes, it's true. It's usually rented,
and
loaned.
These motherfuckers on the song, they'll be like, yeah, bitch, I came through and I laid everybody down. Cut. And then now he's like, well, due to the knowledge that I've ascertained and so on and so forth. And you're like, what the fuck? So nobody's real. But do I have to be real to sell you some motherfucking music? Because you ain't really getting my life. You're getting what I tell you. Now, the people around you could tell you that, oh, that motherfucker lied. He ain't never do that shit. But when you bobbing your head to some shit and it resonate with you, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, I can go far back as to say this, right? Motherfucker want to be like, Noah and the ark. This nigga was a drunk. So you ain't gonna get on the boat because this nigga can't drive straight? God finna drown the fuck out of us. Get on the motherfucking boat, bitch. Nigga, you drunk. But God told this nigga to make the fucking boat. So it's like, do you listen to the message or the messenger? You don't listen to the motherfucking message, your bitch ass drowned with the dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm following.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of analogies, a lot more. I got no the rapid fire interview we did. I got no jokes in that one. This one, he's on firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Another thing I think kind of, well, actually, let me send your fan base quick. So what advice, at the sake of like, I don't want to be repetitive, but what advice would you give like when you see younger artists today and they're trying to you know, they're doing their best effort to cultivate the same level of a dedicated fan base that you've been able to do. Like, what advice would you give a newer artist today?
Well, when it comes to the creative aspect, do what you think is sounding good to yourself, but also make sure it sounds good to somebody the fuck else. You know what I'm saying? If you can. On the other level, on the business level, don't sign shit. Learn all you can about this industry and this game, and before you put pen to paper, motherfuckers calling me and shit. Before you put pen to paper, sign to yourself, and then go to a label as like, I'm already signed to this. You're gonna have to work with them. Type, you know, like, motherfuckers don't mean you no good, man. It's a game. It's a dog eat dog world, and best believe you are a motherfucking Chihuahua going to go deal with bull mastiffs and shit like that. So have you a lawyer, and then have a lawyer to check his ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah. Stay independent as long as you can. Get all the money, because when I was fucking with labels, the shit that I get now, I'd be mad than a bitch at myself. Be like, damn, if I was getting this shit 15, 20 years ago, like, shit, a motherfucker could be Drake right now, for real.
So this is coming from firsthand experience where you were signed for a while and you saw it from that side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I ain't never been on no label like how you said. Like, I think the pinnacle of my signing was Rap-A-Lot.
Right.
But all the labels, like, when you're not the CEO, you really the CEO. That's it. You don't know what's really coming in. And when they give it to you, you gotta either, if you fight it, then you finna tie everybody's bank account up, and you're gonna be more broke to fight the shit. So just say, you know, fuck that shit before it even start. Get educated on the business aspect of the rapping shit, and then rap it. Like it was some people that I respected like that, like KB from Street Military. He a real thorough type of dude. Like, what's the point spread? You know what I'm saying? What's the terms? And motherfucker like me was like, shit, he gonna give me $10,000. And back then it's like, oh, bitch, you finna get 10,000. The hood finna eat. Bitch, no, we not. I'm finna eat. You
Get your own $10,000.
Shit, this shit say One Deep Entertainment on every. I'm letting everybody know I'm about my motherfucking self with the hat, with it, One Deep for life, One Deep. And then yes, you have to brand everywhere you go. This is another thing you have to do as an artist. You have to brand, come up with some shit, and I don't give a fuck if your shit dirty. You gotta wear that shit.
I have noticed you do always rock that hat.
Yes.
I have noticed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock this hat. I'm gonna rock, different type of, my whole clothing line, man. One Deep Entertainment merch, because it's more than just, the music. You can really get bread from a whole lot of other shit outside of music. So that's my message to upcoming artists. Stay independent as long as you can. If you got to sign, have a lawyer with you that got a lawyer with him or her, and don't believe shit nobody tell you.
I think, though, and you could speak on it from like the Houston perspective, but from what I understand about my Houston hip hop history, all the legends from Houston, like Houston has a very entrepreneurial hustle culture, independent culture. Like everyone, even like a lot of the legends today that I can name, like are very like business savvy now. Like, post rap career, you could list off a bunch of people who are very successful in the business world. Like everyone's a hustler.
Right.
And I feel like, it's some point with the internet, but everyone's, now preaches, which is correct, like independence, because you're going to sign to a label and they're not looking out for your best interest, looking out for themselves. But I feel like a lot of people don't have that hustler entrepreneurial instinct that you need to be successful, to do that independent grind. Like people like the results that like you have, and other people, like I said, like you could say like Bun B, you go Chameleonaire just quit rap and now he's like an investor.
Yeah.
But they're doing that because they're hustlers.
Right.
And I think a lot of people like the idea of the end result, but don't want to put in the work that it takes to do that independent grind.
It's like a bitch. It's like a bitch. She only wants to get with you after you have already cultivated all that shit.
That's true. Yeah. Some people don't want to be there when you're at the bottom.
Right. Bitches.
That's why I love my woman, because I'm currently at the bottom, currently broke, and she's still with me. So shouts out to her.
Well,
so when I'm up one day,
you can't be at the bottom. You interviewing Z-Ro.
That's
right
true.
Now. You know
well, this is the start of it. I'm going up, and she's there with me along for the ride.
You started at the midpoint. You
started at the midpoint.
You know, we halfway right now.
We're halfway. That's funny. So talk to me about like coming up in Houston. Like, who are the people early in your career that like kind of put their arm around you and mentored you?
Nobody.
Kind of like nobody.
Ain't nobody mentored me. I learned a lot of shit from listening to my favorite rapper, which is K Reno. He an underground dude, but he God to a lot of us. I've never heard a motherfucker do with a pen what this motherfucker has done. Like, I've never heard this motherfucker got a verse where he talking about doing push-ups without your hands touching the ground. Like,
that'd be sick.
These some strong ass ankles. or
I'd like to see that.
Or beating a motherfucker up the stairs. Like, this dude. But the game that he give, like, he gonna teach you. So it's kind of like listening to, and I call it an athletic Bible, or since he's Muslim, I'm gonna say an athletic Quran. Like, you listening to him, and like, you can really base your life. That's why I got a lot of songs where I'm like, I don't want to just be another N-word talking shit out here. You know what I'm saying? I want to have, like Pimp C used to say, I want to put some fat on your brain. Like, it's cool to party and all this other shit, but I want to put some fat on your motherfucking brain. I want you to think about some shit. Like, I ain't gonna be on there like, you know, E=MC² or some shit. But at the same time, I'm gonna offer you the problem, and I'm gonna offer you a couple of solutions. I get this shit from K Reno. But other than that, didn't nobody put their hands around me. I mean, Screw tried to, but I mean, my relationship with him was fly by night, because as soon as I met him, he was gone. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he wasn't trying to be a record label. He was just a dope ass DJ. And he was trying to give us our game on some like, yeah, you can do it yourself type shit. But as far as somebody putting their arm around me and bringing me up, I tried to, and I'm not ashamed to say it, association brings about simulation. So you in here doing your shit in here. If I want to get up in here, I'm gonna fake a relationship with you.
It's part of playing the game.
That's what everybody do. Hey. And I know you like Funyuns. Hey, I got 17 bags of Funyuns, bro. What you got going on? Like, I used to do that shit back in the Gap. But then I'm like a sucker for that shit, because I'm gonna tell you I'm not a social, like, I don't like people. But like, after I kick it with you like for about 15 minutes, you my motherfucking cousin now. So, all right, cool. Now I'm really fucking with the Funyuns just cuz. And I'm, hey man, hey, bring all the Funyuns. You want to do an interview? Nah, nigga, I just know you like Funyuns. I'll holler at you next week. And it ends up working for you later. But I mean, that's all I used to do. And I was hanging out one day, and my career really started from Big Mo. RIP to him. But D-Rec, I used to go up there and fuck with them, and D-Rec hit me like, hey, come help write this City of Sir Big Mo album. And I was like, no shit. And that shit went gold. And that shit was kind of like it was like a stepping stone for me. So I guess that would be the closest I could say I got to somebody putting their motherfucking hands around me and pushing me to do something. Cause this kind of pushed my R&B bracket a little bit, cause he was an R&B artist. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't writing rap songs no more. So I mean, that probably was the closest I got to that.
Also, kind of to that point, a little bit off topic, but like you making the R&B point, I feel like also you've always been a lot more melodical with how like you deliver.
Yeah.
And I feel like as time has gone on, the sound has kind of trended more in that direction. Things have gotten more melodic over time. So you kind of were like, you can say ahead of your time. People were doing it before, obviously. Like there have been people who've done that, but I think you always stayed the course of that has been your delivery and your approach, and people have been slowly like that's become more of like the mainstream sound. I think probably at this point,
that's
to be more melodic.
That's also Big Mo's fault, because the song I got Too Many Niggas I sung the hook, and I was like, man, it'll be dope if Big Mo sings this hook. So I seen him at the studio one day, and I'm already inducted into the Screwed Up Clique at this point, but I don't know who all is in that shit. Screw was just like, man, I like your shit. You Screwed Up Clique now. Like it wasn't a chain.
No initiation.
It wasn't a this is this dude. He was like, you Screwed Up Clique now. All right, get the fuck out. You come back next week. And I was like, Mo, can you sing the hook for me? $500. And I was like, okay. I don't have $500. So I went home and I stood in the mirror all night and I sung this hook until I felt like it was cool enough for me to lay it. And if I tried to do that shit, on the block, them guys was gonna be like, yeah, that's cool. Cut that crack. We don't wanna hear that shit. Cut the crack. We got people coming. You all this, and you woo 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 type shit. We don't want to hear that. Go cut that crack and bring that shit out here so we can. The next shift is coming up type shit. So I sung that shit by myself, and then Mo was like, "Bitch, why you ain't tell me you Screwed Up Clique? Oh, so you was gonna believe me if I told you that shit? No, but why you ain't tell me?" And then he went in there and sung the background to that shit for free.
Nice.
And he went in that bitch and take me off of my game. Like he was going. And I was like, yeah. And from that moment was when I was like, and he was like, man, you sound good on that hook. And I was like, this nigga lying like a motherfucker. But then other people start saying it. So it took this long to cultivate that sound because I was scared to go falsetto. I was scared with the people around me was going to be like, man, you sound ass. Because I know I was going to knock their teeth out or something. And I ain't want to sound ass and I ain't want to knock nobody's teeth out. So I stayed like in the closet with it, pause on me like that. But I stayed in the closet with it, you know what I'm saying, with that part of the game until I felt cool enough to be like, I'm going to go sing outside today. So that's why it's predominant in my music now, because I started with that shit. I was singing in the church. I wasn't the lead motherfucker singing, but I was back there holding the note. So that's why it has progressed as slowly as it has, and it's probably why I still got a fucking job.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask you, like kind of to see if it had like how that altered your career in any way, but when you were on, probably one of your bigger songs you were on were Get Throwed with Bun B, was that, well, two things. One, how did that impact your career? How did that come about? And also I heard you say at one point in an interview that you were one of the first people, you laid the chorus down, end of verse, but then your verse got taken off or something?
Of course it did, yeah. Of course it did.
For those that don't know, that song has Jay-Z, Bun B. It's on Bun B's album Trill, but it's got
Young Jeezy.
Jeezy, and it has, who did I forget? Pimp C. Obviously, rest in peace.
Yeah.
So tell me about how that impacted your career, but also just, how did you feel away when your verse got taken off, I guess?
I was mad than a bitch.
Yeah.
I was mad than a bitch. But then it's like, it was all new for me. I had been on smaller labels up until that point. Fisher Boy Records was first. I believe Straight Profit was next. Presidential Records, KMJ. And then comes Rap-A-Lot. And with being signed to Rap-A-Lot, the first person I saw was Scarface. And I was like, oh my fucking God. But I couldn't say that shit because I was like, I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers know I'm elated like this.
Yeah, you gotta act like you're,
You gotta stick your chest out and be like, yeah,
I belong here.
Yeah. And the truth is I didn't, because I hadn't cultivated my style to where I can say I'm comfortable with it today. But then you got Juvenile and UTP in the house, like you got Tila and you got 8Ball MJG. I'm like, oh my God, it's
legends.
And when everybody leaves, Mike Dean is like, hey, look, I got a song. And I think I was told it was for Pimp C. It was Bun's song. But he was like, hey, man, listen to this verse. Pimp C, P8 Trill, nigga, Polo, fuck that hill figure. I like, oh, fuck. I say, yeah, that's jamming. He say, how you feel about doing a hook to this? And I was like, motherfucker, cut the mic on.
Yeah, why are we talking?
Yeah, and I was like, what do I talk about? He was like, man, well, do you. And I'm gonna be honest, I think I fucked up on the hook.
What? Really?
Yeah, because well actually not, but I'm talking about getting fucked up. Cause that's what the fuck me and Mike Dean were doing. There was big weed, there was big drink. The fucking dog didn't have hair. The bird was flying down, stealing the weed. Like, I ain't never been in no shit. Like, the dog didn't have hair on the belly part. Like, it was fucked up. That's all I would say. I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. Like,
and if you're high, you're probably like freaking out. Like, dude, what happened to the dog?
I mean, like, I'm really just, and the dog looking at me like, you see this shit? And I'm like, I see this shit.
That dog's
bro.
been through some shit.
Yeah, the dog been through some shit. And I mean, and we smoking and drinking and shit. And, you know, I'm drinking syrup back then. So I'm like, good weed, good drink, big money, man. Didn't have a car, so I'm lying, talking about rolling in something foreign on leather. I was gripping the Converse that I was wearing on my fucking feet. But the shit was so jamming. And then I did a verse. But when I did a verse, next time I heard the song, motherfucker was like, Jay-Z and Jeezy on here. Ah, no, it's no fucking hope for me. It's no fucking hope for me. And then I had to meet Jeezy and I had to act like I liked it. Cause I was like, motherfucker, I should have been rapping with your ass.
Yeah, like, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. But I mean, I was happy to be on the motherfucking song. And then I didn't know it was gonna do what it ended up doing. And then right after that came out, people everywhere were like, hey, how much for a hook? How much for a hook?
Yeah.
I was like, no shit. Man, shout out to Jay-Z and Jeezy.
That's true. Also, being like the guy who does the melodies, you become the hook guy.
Yeah. I'm the hook guy. I definitely, and I was mad about that because I was the rapper guy. But at least I'm still on the song. I ain't on the song like I wanted to be, but I was on the song.
So has that verse ever seen the light of day? Did you ever like repurpose that or for anything or no?
I did, but it wasn't on that. And then kind of like a crazy part, I was asked to put the verse back on there, and I was like, man, hell no. Nah.
Really?
Because at the video shoot, motherfucker was like really, like, you know, it was Jay-Z didn't show up for that. So it was Bun, Pimp, me, and Jeezy. So I was asked like a day before, hey, go, and I was like, hell nah, I shouldn't took my shit off. I had attitude, but now I'm thinking back, I'm like, I should have went back and did that shit. But I wasn't thinking that I'd be fucking rapping in 2026 still, because this was 2000 and...
It was like one, I think, wasn't it?
It was 2000 and... well, we shot the video in 2005.
Oh.
I know I recorded it in 2003, and then I went the fuck to jail type shit. But yeah, I wish I would have did the verse. I wish I'd have did it now. But I'm cool with doing the hook, because I mean, hey... It's a cool paycheck. It's cool publishing like a motherfucker, and that shit ain't never going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean that's still a hit to this day.
Yeah, and it's full of legends.
Right.
Like, you know, Bun out here Trill burgering now.
Yes, I haven't had it. Is you have Trill Burger? I assume?
Yeah, the vegan option. Yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah,
I fuck with it, and I mean, I would fuck with it even if I didn't fuck with it because it's Bun. But I mean, I fuck with it. I even got my own burger over there. So,
really?
Like, yeah. Yeah,
what's it called? Just like the zero burger?
It was the Mo City Done burger.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But it's an avocado type shit. So a lot of motherfuckers like, nigga, you nasty. Well, fuck it. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
They don't like. Is it a regular burger or is it all vegan?
Well, it was all vegan.
Gotcha.
It was all vegan, and then it was for like a limited time. But I think you can still go over there and be like, I want that Mo City Done burger.
Gotcha.
They'll whoop it up for you.
Yeah, it's like the secret menu.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, well, two things you mentioned, but I want to ask you said you didn't expect to be rapping in 2026. Right. And isn't it true that you said you were retiring at one point? 2017,
I said that shit.
Did you mean it or were you just saying it?
I meant it. I meant it because I was like, man, you got to understand, 1998 coming into the game, nothing. And then you get up to straight profit. Like I want to say the chronology of it was your patience had to be there. Like you got some people like how Juvie said, I went to sleep in the projects and I woke up in a Jag. It wasn't like that for me. I kept waking the fuck up in the projects like every day. So you dropped the first record and it's like, there's nothing. Then you drop Gorilla Mob with these other dudes. more nothing. Then you get straight profit. And then, you know, my big homie then, he got me an apartment for a year. So I was like, still nothing. Then, you know, you keep going, you get to the next label and they like, okay, here's an apartment, $400 every Monday and a car. I'm like, oh, okay. So by the time I lose my hair, I'll have a life. You know what I'm saying? And it really fucked me up because I didn't get no money for real until 2008. So I've done a decade of free shit. And then 2008 comes, I believe, and I dropped the crack record. More money than I ever fucking seen off a fucking concert. I think I did like $1.6 million in shows.
Damn.
And I think the shows were only like $5,000 at the time.
Oh, so you were doing a lot of
I was doing a lot of fucking shows.
You were grinding, yeah.
Yeah, and I was doing, you know, shout out to my manager back then, Dollar Bill. He got me in movies with Reagan Gomez and Joey Greco, and I, you know, straight to DVD type shit. But like I'm getting small increments, but there was nothing to buy back then. So I mean, like, if saving money was a fucking person in 2008, it was me. And I was like $1 million fucking dollars. And from that point on, the checks start coming. So to be in 2026 is like still doing this shit. It's kind of like right on the scheduling because I'm still young enough to where I can do this shit and make a dent. But then I'm also old enough to be called an OG too and still be able to get the respect. Cause like a lot of these people grew with me. You know, you get a lot of people, they'll jam an album or two and then they find Christ and they're like, fuck you. And you know, it's communion bread and shit. But like even the motherfuckers that's eating communion bread, they still sneaking and listening to my shit right now. So, I mean, I can't be mad at it.
So that means we're going to be still going another decade.
Man, I don't want to go that fucking long.
You don't want to go that long?
My knees hurt. My knees
hurt. You could rap, you could sing forever.
Yeah, but my knees. Like, you know, the knees, the hair gone. You know what I'm saying? I was waved up at first. That's how long it's been. I was waved up. Now this shit has waved goodbye to me.
Yeah, mine's going. I tried desperately to hide it, but it's slowly leaving me.
I mean,
so
I ain't got what you got. If I take this motherfucker off, we throwing snowballs in this motherfucker. So my shit gone. That's how long I've been rapping this shit. I started off bald, then I grew waves, and then my whole ungrew.
Damn.
So like, damn, the fucking 360 is crazy.
You've seen it all.
I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Yeah.
I also feel like the last few years, or like the last year, I guess, I feel like you've been releasing music like pretty prolific clip.
Right.
Like you just released, Never Love a Bitch Again just came out the other week on Valentine's Day, like I said.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you released another album in December. Then you released an album with Lil Flip earlier last year too.
Right.
So is that like, are you just trying to just keep firing and keep putting projects out like that? Or is that just you're inspired at the moment?
Well, I got to a point, I mean, I got a dope ass studio and I used the fuck out of it.
Is this in Houston?
Yeah, it's in Houston. It's at my house, but I mean, this is, you know, shout out to N.L.A.B.A Z-Ro for building my shit for me.
That's
at
nice.
The Cold Chamber. But like, my life changed when I met N.L.A.B.A, like for the better. And he was like, why the fuck do you drink this syrup shit? You need to drink scotch and stop doing this, do this. And I was like, at first I was like, then I was like, and then he vocal coached the fuck out of me too. He was like, hey, try this note. I ain't never been in the studio and a person was like, try this in a B flat. And I was like, I don't fuck with no B's, nigga. I'm a Crip. What the fuck you talking about? He like, nah, it's a note. And I'm like, oh, okay, how I hit that motherfucker, pause. And then, you know, and I'm 5, 6 in the morning, this motherfucker teaching me how to sing better than I can sing. Then he teaching me shit on the board. Then he coming over and making sure my shit is cool at the crib. So when I'm at the crib doing my shit, it'll be compatible with his and send it like my motherfucking life changed when I met this dude. And he gave me a new passion for the music shit. He shot my first video that I got a fucking award for. I'm Alive, a 13-minute movie that had Derek the Black Beast Lewis in it before he was actually the Black Beast that we know today in the UFC.
The UFC fighter, yeah.
Yeah.
Before he said his balls were hot?
Before he said his balls were hot, yeah. Ali Sadiq, which is a top tier comedian.
Right.
He was in that bitch. Like it was, Sidney Castillo. Like it was a bunch of people that are people today. And we were all trying to be people back then. So I mean, a lot of shit started with him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know, man. It's just my shit changed with him. And it just made all the difference in the world for me to be still doing that shit right now. I don't think I would be if I wouldn't have, got a relationship with him.
Mm-hmm. Shouts out to him though.
Yeah.
And you talked just there too. You said like he told you to put the syrup down.
Well, I mean, he couldn't wake me up one day. I think he even called the fucking ambulance like, "Hey, this nigga's dead in my studio." And then I woke the fuck up like, "What's up? I'm ready to record." I'm like scared the shit out of him. He was like,
he saw a ghost.
"Don't do this shit no more."
Yeah.
But I have so much music in my hard drive right now, and it's because I literally wake up. And from doing a lot of shit with guys in them too, I got a lot of albums on Empire. They send that check, and before that, I wouldn't get no check. So the way I live, what I live in, what I drive, like this shit is amazing to me. So I wake up and I don't have shit to do. So make a coffee, roll a blunt. I'm gonna actually go in my room and put on some clothes. I'm gonna go put on some clothes and go upstairs and really go to work. And it's so much music up there. It's like, shit, I don't want to die with all this shit and have some motherfucker I really don't fuck with. Hey, I got a row record. Nah,
yeah,
bitch.
People always say that. Like when I go, don't want to touch my music.
Yeah, but everybody's gonna touch it. So I want to touch this shit before I go, and it makes me nervous because Watts. R.I.P. Watts, R.I.P. Screw, R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop,
R.I.P.
fucking Big Pokey on stage. Like, this is my age bracket.
Mm-hmm.
I got too many motherfucking songs to just be sitting up in the motherfucking studio like that. So I got with D-Rec and Rec Shop, and we released Call Me Rotha. Got with Flip, did our 20-year anniversary of Kings of the South Volume 2. I'm in with So South, I'm in a 3-record deal with them. I got one more record coming out with them. Unappreciated was first. Never Love a Bitch Again was that. I got Fentanyl on the way with Mr. Lee. I got God of War on the way with whoever in the fuck's gonna get that. I mean, it's still like at least 2,000 songs worth of fucking unreleased mixed and mastered music. And I don't want a motherfucker to think that my whole life is doing that, but I've had a studio in my house ever since I went to Rap-A-Lot. I didn't want no studio, but it's 6, 7 in the morning. I'm up because I'm on all kind of drugs. And Mike Dean, he like, I gotta get some fucking sleep. I'm like, nah, let's get about 2, 3 more. And he was like, fuck no, get out of my fucking house. Come back when you're rejuvenated. I left, I went to Guitar Center. Shout out to Ron Shelton. I don't know if he even still there or whatever, but I went to Ron. Hey man, I got 30 grand. What can you put me together? He put me together my first fucking studio. And I put my shit together that day, and I've been doing songs ever since. And I still got albums from when I turned in The Life of Joseph McVey in 03 to Jay Prince. So I got songs dated back to that far.
That's crazy.
So I just want to get a chance and opportunity to put all that shit out, or have an avenue and a scheduling where these shits are gonna come out regardless what happened to me. So I mean, that's the difference with me. And then I was like, the way I was getting paid, you don't really want to give a hit to Backyard Records, if you understand what I'm saying. It's like no more than, you're gonna go and loan somebody a fucking Lamborghini. Like, you might loan a Lamborghini to the Lamborghini lot, but you ain't gonna loan a Lamborghini to the motherfucker that stay next door to you if y'all not living in Beverly Hills or some shit. He can't afford her. And that's how I look at my music. Like, I don't want to just give no platinum shit to motherfuckers who ain't got a platinum push.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
You want to sit on your shit, but then the bad part is you'll sit on it and something happen to you.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I got a key of dope, but I ain't told none of the dope boys. So do I really have a key of dope? So it's like, it's shit that you face. So now I'm just in the spot when I got on, I felt I was comfortable at One Deep Entertainment making money. All right, cool. I'm gonna start putting all this shit out now. Cause I mean, I don't wanna, like I said, the knees hurt, the fucking hair is gone. I probably could qualify for a whole lot of like I get Social Security letters all the fucking time in the mailbox.
Come on.
Inviting me to Houston's to come to a 401k meeting and see how you can. I'm like, bitch, I'm not that motherfucking old. But then I look at my ID and I'm like, bitch, yes, you are this fucking old. So I'm trying to catch up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta know. Sometimes you gotta know when to just let it go and start putting shit out.
Yeah.
Also, you mentioned working with Mike Dean a few times in this conversation. What's it like working with him?
Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Last time I worked with Mike Dean is when this guy went crazy in Dallas and shot all them police, right? And this is also the night I met my lawyer, and I was actually here in New York. I forget the name of Mike Dean bar, but he had a bar here. I want to say Lower Manhattan.
How long ago was this?
It was either 2016 or 2017.
All right. And
we're in his bar, and we looking like we catching up. I hadn't fucked with Mike Dean since he left and started fucking with I think he was fucking with doing a lot of shit with Madonna at the time. He definitely was curating Kanye shit and Travis Scott and all that. Mm-hmm. So we're up there and the shit comes on the TV, we looking at it, and Mike Dean like, shit, you wanna go do a song about this shit? And I'm like, hell yeah. So we walked over to his crib, we did that shit. Then he hit me the next day like, hey, I sent Jay-Z that song. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He sent me a screenshot. She said SC at the top, and she say, dope, send it to me, front page of title. And I was like, oh shit, I thought I was gonna be a fucking rapper. But then I caught a badass case and my shit got, the growth of my shit got again. But I mean, the shit knocked down some doors for me though. So that had to be like, that had to be 2017. It had to be 2017.
So you had a good relationship with him though, like worked with him for a while then, it sounds like.
Every time he come to Houston, him or head, they'll hit me and they'll be like, hey man, we got a show at the Toyota Center. Tickets and we'll call for you. Come rock with us after the show. Like, you know, it's always like, it's still 2003, 2004. Yeah, you know, shout out to Mike Dean. Dopest motherfucker ever.
Yeah, like he's somebody who, like he's been around forever and everyone always has so much praise for him. Like it just seems like universally everyone's like, he's really good at what he does.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He is. He's the fucking best. Yeah.
All right. So we've been going for a bit. The Never Love a Bitch Again is still out now.
Yes, it is.
Go check it out. Like I said, if you're engaged like me, I don't know if it's going to hit the same as if you have someone you're mad at, but if you have someone you're mad at, it is the perfect album for you.
Don't listen to it at home if you're engaged.
Yes, that's true. I will not listen to it in front of wifey. She will not be happy.
Yes, in the car only.
I'll listen to it in secret when she's not around.
Yes.
And then the album before that is Unacceptable.
Unappreciated.
Yeah, Unappreciated. Yeah. I was also listening to that the other day. That was fire.
Yeah.
Where can people follow you? Join the Rowheads.
Man, join the Rowheads on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's my Facebook group, Rowheads. You can follow me on Instagram at Z_RO. You can follow me on Facebook at Call Me Rother. That's ROTHER. You know, you can follow me on TikTok at Mr. Kiss My Black Ass.
I was about to say, whoa, he has a TikTok.
Yeah, that's the TikTok, Mr. Kiss My Black Ass. You can follow me at Snapchat at THEE One Deep King. You know, everything's spelled out. Just don't try to follow me for real. I'll fuck you up. I don't like being followed like that.
I believe that. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I think that's it. I appreciate you coming through. Hopefully everyone goes and checks everything out. And yeah.
Please jam my shit, man.
Jam it. It's good.
It's good, man. If you don't, I'll come to your fucking house.
And you don't want that.
And I'll play Never Love a Bitch Again in front of your bitch.
and say you sent it to him.
Yeah,
it's your music.
Yeah,
you made it,
and we'll both be out the house for the night. So hey, there it is.
I appreciate you. Thanks.
Ready. I feel like that's a good ass interview.
That was great.
Yes, sir.